Hello everybody, it is Havoc here on the Lords of Minecraft server, and it's been a little while since I've been on here, and I'm actually going to be addressing someone on here. The person knows who they are, and Rob, Old Man Willikers, Bruce Willikers, whatever you want me to call you. This video is addressing you. I play on the server daily. I have for a long time. Even if I had stopped doing my YouTube series because of different things that I did. There were a lot of life things that happened that caused me not to be able to be a YouTuber on here anymore. That wasn't because of you. And for the last month, I haven't been on the server. Up to that point, I had been on daily. This was part of my normal grind. It literally went, I came home from work, recorded 2 episodes of whatever series I'm on, and then logged on to World of Warcraft for a few hours, and then came on here. I'm going to walk around a little because, right now it is really early in the morning. It is 4:54, 5 o'clock in the morning. There's 20 people on. I can't say, that's because of this or that. I am perfectly okay with you doing what you have to do for the server. I've enjoyed being on here, seeing some of the community build up. My biggest problem with this place was I tried to come on and do roleplay with y'all, and some of the community is kind of arrogant about their roleplay, where they won't let new people in. Even if coming to your server, I had very little roleplay experience outside my little bit of playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and even then, most of the time I was the DM. So I was having a hard time finding people who would let me attempt to roleplay with them. At first I had a very decent, during the Grove Brickton War, I was already living in Brickton because I love the brick look. But that was, I'm going to be mainly around here. I want to go to Cloud District because I'm going to talk about something there in a second. That was the only time I really got to roleplay, and it was only a little bit because most of the people who was there, and it was hard to find people on. And then when you tried to join the police department, you basically got ignored. But that was, that's how the community is. That's nothing of your fault. But with revitalizing the community, I do think, you were saying that, a lot of the lords aren't on anymore. And I understand why they're not. I have tried to make YouTube a job. Outside of working my actual job, I tried to do this. I tried to do YouTube as a job. And for about a 4-month period, I tried hard. And I found out I can't do it. I don't have a fan base that would allow me to do it. That was partly because of money, but also just time. I live with my grandparents because I have to take care of my grandmother and my grandfather. They were both very sick. They still are. So I don't have the time to dedicate to doing YouTube. But that, I understand where the lords are coming from. They want to make YouTube a career. They can. I know Lord Pause just had a baby. I think Co's been working on Co's Quest for a little while now. I'm not sure how long, but I've heard y'all talk about it for a while. And this event has always been doing this, doing that, doing, whatever. I think that Roman got bored with it a little. I wasn't that big of a fan of Justin on here. That's not because I didn't like Justin. It's just his videos always coincide with someone else I was watching. So a lot of time I'd pick you over another person. So I'm not saying anything bad about any of them. But what I do think you ought to attempt, and I say attempt because it's up to you whether or not whether or not you want to do it. Find some YouTubers who I would not say I'm one of them. Do not take this as, oh, I think I'd run your community very well. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is find some YouTubers who have constantly been on your server. Even the ones that have been gone for a little while and now they're back. Or they never left. And ask them to become lords. But don't give them the same powers that the other lords had, you know. Be able to let them have a somewhat creative mode, or a somewhat this, or a somewhat that. You know, that would help the community strive, and that would cause a lot more. And, you know, bring them in through a video. Get Roman on and have... Okay, so I don't think Matiso ever had a YouTube series. He might have, I'm not sure. I never found him on YouTube. Oh, yes, I did. At one point, he was followed me or subscribed to me, and I subscribed to him. Matiso, who was a big member of the community, and I'm not sure if he's still around. I haven't been in Brickton. I literally gave up my house because I was tired of... I just wanted to run around and experience the community. You know, do a little bit of walk-up roleplay. So, like, take Matiso for an example. Matiso was one of the bigger members of the Brickton community. Take him and have him and Roman talk and be friends, or have Roman be basically passing a torch onto Matiso. Make it to where some of the lords who had people who were constantly on become the new lords. I mean, it would make more sense for your series. Make it YouTubers. Make it to where they're posting videos. You don't have to be in every video at that point. You can be in, you can contact them through Skype, Ventrilo, Mumble. I know Brickton had a Mumble for a little while. I'm not sure if they still do. And, that's my personal opinion with that. And you wanting to tear this Cloud District down and destroy the Cloud District. I'm not in the slums. Yes, I am. I am in the slums, aren't I? Wait, what? Oh, there they are. I'm bring it down. Destroy the area. Make it to where it's interesting for people to come back on and be on and enjoy having fun once again. I mean, this is one person's opinion, and there's probably 1,000 out there. And that makes perfect sense. I mean, doing this is trying to revitalize this community, and this community has been dying. I mean, we're at 5 o'clock in the morning. This used to be the only time I could get on so I could record a video. Not because I didn't want to see people. It's because, well, granted, I have a better computer now and a better Wi-Fi system. But this used to be the only time I could get on to do, look around videos, because it used to be so laggy in certain areas I couldn't go over there. Around the main hub, I would lag out. And that, that was part of the reason that the server died off. But that wasn't because of you. That was because of, this place just not having because people don't have the infrastructure. I've never had a problem. Once I got the new computer and this new computer and new Wi-Fi system, I never had a problem being on the server. There were a couple of days during one of the big parties, it was right after I got my computer, that the lords were all on and everybody was on and doing stuff. I had a little bit of problem that day. One day out of months of playing back. So, I honestly think that this has just become it is a dying community, and I think that there do need to be some lords who are back in. But, you were talking about how you kind of want to take away sorry guys, y'all want to take away the districts, kind of. And, I'm okay with that. I used to be hardcore with Brickton. You know, Brickton used to be my home. Brickton used to be whatever. I didn't care. I went to the Dwarven district. I did videos in the Dwarven. I did videos in I tried to do videos in all the districts. I don't think I actually did videos in all of them, but I have lived in the Grove. I've lived in Brickton. I've lived in just about every one of the plot, and not every plot, but every area, because I chose to diversify. There's no reason for me to be in one area for so long, and I have really enjoyed this server. And I'm going to keep saying I, because I know there's going to be some outliers out there who would, just nuke the entire server, get rid of it. No one wants it anyways. No one plays on it. And, that's a fair statement. If someone feels that way, that's up to them. I actually want to look at something you passed at one point. I don't know where exactly it is. There it is. There's things like that I think would be interesting. But, that's my personal opinion. And my personal opinion contradicts what other people think. I did a video a day or two after you did this. But that was because I could get on and I had the time to do it. And I understand that there's some people that don't. I enjoyed watching all your nonsense videos. But I also enjoyed doing my own videos here. Seriously, do I not have a passport anymore? Wow. So, I honestly think that other people, bringing other people, not just Roman and Justin and Nisavin and Co, back into it, would be better. Would bring some more vitalization back into the community and make it a little more interesting for people. I'm walking in Brickton because I'm just walking around. Because, honestly, my biggest thing with this server is just looking to see what other people have built. I took my time and I built a house and I built a few other areas. Now, this is cool to me. So, I understand that the community is here. They want to do stuff. But right now, the problem is getting the people back. And I would hope that you would take my recommendation of taking other YouTubers and adding them into your circle of YouTubers who work on this server. I think that would be the best, not just for you, but for this server. And Rob, I'm going to leave that there. You can take what you want out of it. You can say, no, that's a stupid idea. I don't care. Because whether or not I still like you, I still love this server, I'm going to be here. But again, I am an outlier. I don't take up the majority of this. I'm one person out of hundreds that love this server. And I say hundreds because at one point there were hundreds of us. Granted, there might be maybe 400 people come on, 400 different IPs come on in a month. And I might be being generous with that. But that to me is still a lot of people. So Rob, I hope you take my suggestion. And to the people who have already followed me and subscribed to me, ignore this video if you want. I don't mind. This is me getting stuff off my chest. So, that's it, guys. Bye.